Hello, very good morning. Welcome to the Mega News at 6, live from our studios, 10th Avenue Extension, Great Extension at Dogono. My name is El Samuels. The news is live across our social media handles on MBN 360. The headlines.
Police intercept 73 parcels of suspected cannabis, reject 300K bribe, 2 arrested. In business, Ghana reaches final stage of external debt restructuring, Finance Ministry. And on the international front, over 53,000 illegal migrants deported in crackdown, South African government.
There's many other stories coming up in the next 30 minutes. The Boli District Police Command has arrested 2 suspects after intercepting 73 parcels of a substance believed to be cannabis during a routine highway operation in the Savannah region.
The incident occurred along the Bandang-Kwantatas-Lima Road when officers stopped a commercial vehicle traveling from Techiman to Wa for inspection. According to a police statement, the vehicle, with registration number AS4874-25, was searched after officers detected inconsistencies regarding the contents of some luggage on board. A thorough search reportedly led to the discovery of 73 parcels of the suspected narcotic substance concealed in bags. The driver of the vehicle and a woman believed to be in her early 40s, who allegedly claimed ownership of the consignment, were arrested to assist with investigations. Police sources say the female suspect allegedly admitted responsibility for transporting the suspected cannabis to Senje, a community near Boli. The destination is suspected to be linked to illegal mining activities, although investigators are yet to establish the intended purpose of the consignment. The police further stated that the suspects allegedly attempted to offer officers a 300,000 bribe to secure their release, but the officers rejected the offer and proceeded with the arrest. The 2 suspects remain in police custody as investigations continue. The suspected substance will undergo forensic examination to confirm its composition before any charges are filed. The seizure comes as security agencies intensify efforts to combat the trafficking and distribution of illicit drugs across the country. The Ghana Police Service reiterated its commitment to fighting narcotics-related offences and corruption, urging the public to provide credible information to support law enforcement operations. Investigations into the matter are ongoing, and the suspects are expected to be arraigned before court upon their completion. As with all criminal proceedings, the suspects are presumed innocent unless proven guilty by a court of competent jurisdiction, the statement concluded.
In another story, the government of Ghana has expressed its condolences to the people of Dagbon following the death of Yana Abukari Muhammad II, describing the late overlord as a distinguished traditional ruler whose reign brought healing, reconciliation, and lasting peace to the kingdom.
In a statement issued on Monday, July 13, on behalf of President John Dramani Mahama, the government extended its sympathies to the royal family, the people of Dagbon, and the nation. The government of Ghana has received with profound sadness the news of the passing of His Majesty Yana Abukari Muhammad II, the statement said. On behalf of the government of Ghana, His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama extends his deepest condolences to the royal family, the people of Dagbon, and the entire nation during this period of immense grief. The government credited the late Yana with leading Dagbon through a period of reconciliation after years of conflict, saying his leadership fostered unity, stability, and development. His Majesty will be remembered as a distinguished traditional ruler whose reign brought healing, reconciliation, and lasting peace to Dagbon following years of conflict, the statement said. His unwavering commitment to unity, stability, and the welfare of his people created an enabling environment for development and strengthened the enduring partnership between the traditional authorities and the government in advancing progress across Dagbon and Ghana. The government also paid tribute to the late king's contribution to national development, describing his service as invaluable. The government pays tribute to the life and legacy of Yana Abukari Mahama II and harnesses his invaluable service to the nation. The statement said, "May his wisdom, leadership, and dedication to peace continue to inspire future generations." The statement concluded with a prayer for the late monarch, saying, "May his soul rest in perfect peace."
May the soul of Yana Abubakar Muhammad II rest in perfect peace. The National Youth Organizer of the New Patriotic Party, Salam Mustafa, has described the current National Democratic Congress, NDC administration, as the most intolerant government Ghana has ever produced, following the arrest of Dennis Miracles Abuaji by the Economic and Organized Crime Office, EOCO.
Speaking in an interview when NPP supporters gathered at EOCO's office to demand information on Miracle's whereabouts, Salam Mustafa accused the government of disregarding due process and denying arrested persons access to legal representation. "This is perversion of the highest order I have seen, the most intolerant government this country has ever produced. They would not allow any access to him. They will not talk to anybody. They have no respect for anybody. They don't tell you why they are arresting you. They just come and pick you and take you away. That is the Ghana in which we live today," he said. He questioned why Miracles was arrested upon his return to Ghana, arguing that the aid to the NPP flag bearer did not pose any flight risk. He traveled, and the moment he returned to Ghana, he was arrested. Not when he was going. The guy was not absconding. We arrest people when we think they are flight risks. This guy is here, always on TV and radio. He traveled and he has returned to his motherland. You go and arrest him from airport and come and dump him here, that nobody should attend to him, and it is order from above. Is this democracy? He said. Salam Mustafa further alleged that the arrest formed part of a broader pattern of targeting NPP members, claiming that more than 20 party members had been arrested under the current administration. Under this government, over 20 NPP people have been arrested. Some of the arrests are due to silliest of reasons, he added.
If we are building a democracy, the tenets of democracy must work. But it's an affront to democracy that somebody travels, lands in Ghana, and you quickly pick the person up. Somebody who has proven to you that he's not a flight risk. You say arrest the person, come and dump the person, then say that no access to him. Order from above. His lawyer cannot accept him, family cannot accept him, the person should get dead because of your case, so because that's how you like it, because you will power. You have power today, but you don't know tomorrow. Few months ago, it was the NPP that was in power. The NPP is in power. Even if you stay here 100 years, one day you go to position.
Salam Mustafa, the National Youth Organizer of the NPP. Away from that story, go straight to the business front, where Ghana has moved closer to completing its external debt restructuring program after successfully exchanging the outstanding savings and development economic recovery agreement note, the Ministry of Finance has announced.
The ministry said the exchange was settled on Monday, July 13, 2026, with a value date of July 10, 2026, marking the final outstanding component of Ghana's sovereign bonded debt restructuring. In a statement, the ministry described the development as a major milestone in the country's economic recovery efforts and said it brings Ghana to the final stage of its external debt restructuring process. The Saderia notes, which are 12.5% senior secured amortizing bonds, were issued to finance capital expenditure in Ghana's health sector. According to the ministry, the original issuance was valued at $253.2 million, with approximately $117.8 million in principal remaining outstanding as of January 2026. The successful exchange, the ministry said, reflects the government's commitment to restoring debt sustainability, improving investor confidence, and maintaining macroeconomic stability. The Ministry of Finance said it would continue to pursue prudent debt management and sound public financial management policies aimed at protecting Ghana's long-term economic stability. The completion of the Saderia Notes exchange follows Ghana's broader debt restructuring efforts aimed at reducing debt pressures and restoring fiscal sustainability after the country faced severe economic challenges, including rising debt levels and limited access to international capital markets.
Now, from the business to the international front, where the South African government says more than 53,000 foreign nationals have been deported since it intensified a crackdown on illegal migration.
According to South Africa's Justice and Constitutional Development Minister, Mamoloko Kubayi, a majority of those affected are nationals from Malawi, Zimbabwe, and Mozambique. Addressing the media, the minister said South Africa remains committed to enforcing its immigration laws despite criticism from some quarters over the exercise. As of close of business of the 11th July 2026, a total of 53,449 foreign nationals have been processed for either deportation or repatriation, which is dominated by the following. Malawians are actually at the point of 80%, followed by the Zimbabweans and Mozambicans. Repatriations to countries beyond SADC amount to 2,062. Repatriations to countries beyond SADC amount to 2,615 and include returns to Kenya with a total of 431, Nigeria 1,159, Republic of Congo 86, Uganda 939, she said. Ms. Kubayi defended the government's actions, insisting that South Africa has the sovereign right to determine and enforce its immigration policies. She emphasized the need for other countries and individuals to respect South Africa's authority to manage its borders and implement its laws. We must not have another state telling us, or another citizen of other countries telling us how we must do our laws and how we must enforce them. We are a sovereign state as the Republic. It's the right we have fought for, and it's the right that must be respected, she said. The crackdown forms part of broader efforts by South Africa to address undocumented migration and strengthen enforcement of its immigration regulations.
And that brings us to the end of this morning's Mega News. At 6, but before we take a little of you, let's take a second look at the headlines.
Police intercept 73 parcels of suspected cannabis, reject 300K bribe, 2 arrested. In business, Ghana reaches final stage of external debt restructuring, Finance Ministry. And on the international front, over 53,000 illegal migrants deported in crackdown, South African government.
Thanks for staying with us. For more news, log on to MBN 360. The news was also live across our social media handles. MBN 360. Coming up, we'll bring you the sports update. My name is El Samuels. Do have a good morning.